Let me be perfectly clear. Things were very bad. It had not rained in the land for months. Our crops were dead. Our animals were dying. And the humans weren't faring any better. Our father came to us and said, "Why are you all just standing around? Go down to Egypt where there's food. Buy food for the family before we all die." I thought that since Joseph was gone all these many years, things would be better. Father might treat us with a little dignity and respect, but I was wrong. He blamed us for Joseph's death, and he had a new favorite now, Benjamin.
Father did blame us for Joseph's death. Being the eldest, he blamed me the most. It had been 20 years since Judah sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites, and every day for 20 years, fathers mourned. Instead of finding comfort in the 11 sons that he had left and sharing with us the affection that he had showered on Joseph, now Father focused all of his attention on Benjamin.
So we packed our bags and we went down to Egypt. Of course, Father wouldn't let Benjamin go, but when the rest of us got there, we appeared before the man in charge, who immediately accused us of being spies. He had all kinds of questions about our father and our family and other brothers. I said, "My Lord, we're brothers, we're honest, hardworking men from a land with a great famine. We're here to buy food. We have money. Please, just sell us food and we'll be on our way." His answer? He threw us in prison.
What do you suppose the chances are that of the thousands and thousands of people that came to Egypt to buy food, we would be singled out and accused of being spies? I don't know why they didn't believe our story, but I know it wasn't a coincidence. We were finally getting what we deserved for selling Joseph, our own brother, into slavery. I knew that something like this would happen eventually. God cannot be mocked. What I mean is, we all reap what we sow. And we were reaping the consequences for what we had done to Joseph. When they locked that prison door, I knew. I could feel it in my gut, and so I told my brothers, this was our punishment.
Reuben went on and on about how God was punishing us for what we did to Joseph so many years ago. I wish he'd just shut up. He managed to convince my brothers, too, that this was payback. But I didn't see the connection. As it turned out, they let us out of prison after 3 days. They sold us the food we needed, and we got out of there. I don't know what Reuben was so worried about.
God showed us mercy. The Egyptians said they were going to give us food and let us go, with one catch. We had to return with Benjamin to prove that our story was true. And until we did, they were going to keep Simeon locked up in prison. When we got back home, we told Father everything that had happened, but Father refused to allow Benjamin to go back with us. I couldn't live with leaving Simeon in Egypt to rot, not after what I'd let happen to Joseph. I had to do something, so I begged Father, please, let me take Benjamin back to Egypt to rescue Simeon. I'll take responsibility for him. I'll make sure he's safe. If I don't come back with Simeon and Benjamin, you can kill my 2 sons as revenge against me. But Father was adamant. You will not take Benjamin from me. I've already lost Joseph. You're not going to take him. He's all I have left.
It didn't take long to go through the food we bought in Egypt, and Father soon commanded us to go back down there and buy more. I reminded him, Benjamin has got to go with us, or they're going to throw us into prison and we may not come out. I told Father, I will be personally responsible for Benjamin. If I don't bring him back safe and sound, you can do whatever you want to me and my family, but Benjamin has got to go with us.
Father realized he really had no choice. If our family was to survive, he had to let Benjamin go with us to Egypt. I was really surprised that Judah stepped up to take responsibility for Benjamin. He put his own life on the line for Benjamin's safety. Now, I know that hunger can make a man desperate, but I really never expected this from Judah. Maybe some good will come from Judah after all.